But happy Juneteenth. Okay, now you say it back. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Juneteenth is my favorite holiday, and Brad's going to talk a little bit about the history and why. But what I get to do is the assignment I've been given is to talk about why it's important to have black elected officials and black elected and community leaders. That's what was on the assignment. And the assignment was general, but I want to talk in specific. I work with 252 other people in the Pennsylvania General Assembly. And some of them come from Lancaster County, some of them come from Erie County, some of them wear cowboy hats, some of them wear dashikis, believe it or not, some of them wear spurs on the floor of the Pennsylvania Senate. They come from every corner of the Commonwealth, and they are every kind of person. But I will tell you, I have known these people for about 4 years. And I've met a lot of good legislators. And I've met fewer good people. Now, what I'm supposed to be talking to you about is the power of representation, to see faces like ours and what that means for young black children and what that means for our African American communities. I could give you my standard pitch about James Weldon Johnson. Raise your hand if anybody knows who James Weldon Johnson is. Okay, y'all are my favorite. He wrote the Black National Anthem. So that song that you've been made to sing at every black event, but nobody knows the second and third verses, he wrote that. But he famously referred to emancipation, which we celebrate during Juneteenth, as the freedom of the black body and the liberation of the white soul. And what I like about that is that it's been proven over and over again through history that when we do for the people, when we empower the people that society considers least, and so often in this country that has been black people, everybody benefits, everybody wins. Yep. And so I should be spending my time talking to you about that, but I think you get the point. What I want you to know is that there are 38 legislators in the Pennsylvania Legislative Black Caucus. We consider ourselves the conscience of the Democratic caucus every time a value is about to be thrown overboard for votes or an election. It is the Black Caucus that stands in the gap, and we're very proud to do that. And I have to tell you about the number of times I have come to the Capitol and told people where I'm from. And they said, "Oh, you're from Lancaster?" Because that's not where they expect members, much less the secretary of the Legislative Black Caucus, to come from. I'll tell you now, in Philly and in Pittsburgh, there are people that still don't even know that we are here. And we are here, y'all. But coming back to the point that I actually want to make, I have rich colleagues and poor colleagues, young colleagues and old colleagues, colleagues that I would love to have a beer with, and other folks who I want those conversations to be as short as possible. But when I think of my colleagues who I know will stand in the gap for working people, who I know understand that thing all our moms said to us, each one teach one, rather than pulling the ladder up behind us, someone who is kind and thoughtful and considerate and thinks before making decisions and wants nothing other than to get it right, someone who knows what it means to have a hard life and makes that about empathy instead of about telling a story and winning points. I am very fortunate. that that person is not just my friend, but my soon-to-be colleague, the 40th member of the Pennsylvania Legislative Black Caucus and the 4th member of the Pennsylvania Legislative Dreadlock Caucus. Bradford James. And so what I want to tell you about why it's important to elect black leaders is that when you elect black leaders, you are electing people like Brad. And I gotta tell you, Brad is the best person that I know. I think this younger generation is losing it, and that's our fault. But we got this message that we need as black people to be twice as good to get half as much. And so I feel so fortunate to know Brad, because Brad is 4 to 5 times as good. And so when you elect black leaders, you're electing folks like Brad. You're electing folks who will change our idea of what it means to do the job. I can't wait for Brad to come into the legislature and make me raise the bar of the work that I am doing. And this will be my last comment. Just like I've been so proud to see the bar raised on the work that I did as Lancaster City Council President, you see, your current City Council President knows what it means to love Lancaster. I was born here. I was born in St. Joe's Hospital. I'm here, right? Like, I'm from Lancaster, and nobody has ever publicly questioned that. But your current city council president has been questioned and has been tested, and he didn't get scared and he didn't get angry. He doubled down and said, I am here to make a Lancaster even more welcoming than the Lancaster that I arrived at as a 3-year-old. That is your city council president, the man so nice, they named him twice. Ahmed Ahmed.
They always make me go after Izzy. I don't know why.